I'm just getting ready to go to town. I want to go see all the flooding, maybe do some filming. I'll take you guys along. And I gotta go find myself a leek for a potato leek soup, and I'll tell you why on the way to town. Potato soup. Many years ago, when I was married to my daughter's father, years before she came along, he and I would frequent Reno, Nevada, because that was our form of entertainment. So a lot of times on a Friday, I'd get off work at 5. He was already off work. I'd get home, grab my things, hop in the car. It's only a 6-hour drive to Reno. We would head to Reno. And a lot of times we stayed at the now closed Fitzgerald's Casino. We had free rooms in all the casinos, well, most of the casinos. So we just kind of like went here, went there. But Fitzgerald had the best potato and leek soup, and that was really the only reason why I wanted to stay at Fitzgerald's, is so that I could, whoa, get in your own lane, dude. I could get the potato and leek soup. It was so good, so delicious, and those were some fun times. That spontaneous let's just get in the car and go. We did that to the coast. We had some good times for sure. So I was thinking about Fitzgerald's, and it actually closed down in, what was it, I can't remember what year it closed down, but I'll put the year right here. And I'll throw some old pictures of the casino. But Fitzgerald had a theme of 4-leaf clover. I mean, it was Irish theme, really. And it was just a fun casino. It wasn't very big enough. And I remember playing blackjack at the blackjack table. I can like totally see it in my head right now. Just as you walk in the doors, there was a blackjack table straight ahead, and I remember playing at that blackjack table. At the time, you could find blackjack tables for like $2. Now it's like $15, $20 a hand. I don't play blackjack anymore. I remember that casino for sure, and I remember the potato and leek soup. So I am on my way to town. I want to check out the river, because we've had some flooding here. And I want to get a leek.
Set out on the open road, same old place you always used to go when you were younger. Speeding through a 50 song like your dad before you didn't even notice. The old man with the silver hair sitting in his rocking chair. Soon you'll be there. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget that it leaves you feeling down and filled with some regrets. All this trick of the memory, we call them good old days. Although sweet in the moment, it's poison for you. Same old tune as you heard before you even knew the language. With every line it brought you back to where the summer never ended. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget that it leaves you feeling down and filled with some regrets. All this trick of the memory, we call them good old days. Although sweet in the moment, it's poison for you.
So typically all of this is bank, totally underwater. You can see how far up it is on the bridge. Big hunk of something floating down the river. That is at the end of the boat ramp that says strong currents. Last time we had a flood like this was in 1997. That flooding caused about $10 million worth of damage to homes and property along the Rogue River. The Rogue River runs right in the middle of Grants Pass. So yeah, let's go look at another place. said, we haven't had flooding like this since 1997. But in 1964, that's the big flood. Okay, let's go find us a leak. All right, let's make this leek and potato soup. So this is a leek and it is just like an onion, and I'm just going to cut it and clean it up. And I'm only going to use this part. You want to make sure that you rinse the middle out really good because there can be dirt in here. So let me go do that. It is nice and cleaned off, and now I'm just going to cut it. All right, now that I have the leek cut up, I'm gonna cut up a little bit of onion. So I'm gonna get some butter in there. I already put a little bit in there, but I forgot to hit record, so I'm putting about a tablespoon in there. I'll let that melt. This little butter dish I got in Tennessee one year when my sister Sherry and I were thrift storing, well, antique shopping in antique shops, and I just thought it was super cool. Little butter dish. I always like to roast garlic on the weekend and for cooking during the week. So this is just some roast garlic that I did. And I'm just going to squeeze it right into here. Why that... Let's hold up here for a minute. Yes, I'm in my PJs and yoga pants. Don't come after me. Is cooking away. I'm gonna peel some potatoes. And to this, I'm going to add 3 cups of water. I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of this Better Than Bouillon chicken. simmering away. I'm gonna check the tenderness of the potatoes. Just gonna give it a few more minutes. Make sure all of them are nice and fork tender. Then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, the next step is I'm gonna use the immersion blender and blend this up. And then I'm gonna put, I don't know, maybe a third cup of cream. In my case, half and half. This tastes just like I was back in the Fitzgerald Casino in Reno, sitting at a booth with green fake leather seats. Yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese. And then top it off with some low sodium, I get this at Walmart, reduced sodium little bacon. It's real bacon. I tasted that imitation bacon stuff one time, never again. So these are handy to have in the fridge. A little bit of bacon. Okay. Give this another try. Stir that together. Got a little bit of bacon and some cheese. Perfect. Such a good soup on a cold, rainy day. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog of mine and making some leek and potato soup with me. I'm definitely going to make that again. I don't think there would be anything that I would change other than once the leeks, onions, and garlic are all done, before I put in the potatoes in the water, I would probably put maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of flour. Cook it all up in the flour so it gives it more of a thicker consistency. But other than that, I'm going to go eat this bowl of soup, maybe watch a movie. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see ya the next time I pick up this camera. Okay, bye guys.